cries of them that have reaped. That's what the Isaiah forget. It said the cries of them that reap. Just like, read that again.
And the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord Sabaoth.
So we're crying. We're crying to the Lord, all right? About our suffering, okay? But you know, at the end of the day, Esau, you can have all your tax money and all that shit, okay? Because Yahushua is gonna give us real riches, okay? We're gonna get spiritual power. And for money elect, we're gonna get the whole world. We're gonna inherit the earth, all right? Just like in the beginning, we're gonna inherit the whole earth. We're gonna inherit Eden, all right? Which is paradise. It's gonna be earth again. It's gonna be all the planets that we inhabit. It's gonna be paradise. It's gonna be Eden, all right?
Jeremiah 22 verse 13. Woe unto him that buildeth his house by unrighteousness. Woe unto him that buildeth his house by unrighteousness, and his chambers by wrong, that uses his neighbor's service without wages, and giveth him not for his work.
God, that's Esau, and that's Esau toward us.
That's great.
We don't reap the full benefits. All right, we don't reap the full benefits. We'll get money to put down on an apartment, but then we can't furnish the apartment. All right, we may have furnishings, but we don't, like from the previous place we were staying. But then we don't have the money to put down on the place. All right, and that's because Esau kept back part of the money that we worked for by fraud. All right, and that's part of the curse. We're gonna get that in Deuteronomy 28. All right, I want Deuteronomy 28 pretty soon. All right.
This is Leviticus 19 verse 13. Thou shalt not defraud thy neighbor, neither rob him the wages of him that is hired.
This proves that the so-called Jews, okay, are not saying that they're not our brothers, and they're not keeping the law. Since according to them, the Lord didn't come yet. All right. According to the so-called Jew, the Lord didn't come yet, and we know that all these banks are controlled by the so-called Jew, by the international banking families, Rothschilds, DuPonts, Gettys, okay, the Rockefellers. Right? You know that they control all these financial institutions, and when we go get a loan, they put interest on it. And if they were saying that they were really our brother, they wouldn't charge us interest. Nor would they be taking taxes out of our check. All right? But this proves that we're servants, okay? That we're serving the so-called white man in slavery in Babylon, which is America.
I'm basically something real quick. That's why the scriptures say the borrower is servant to the lender. Now, technically, America is borrowing money from the Federal Reserve. And how do we get our paychecks? From the same money that they're borrowing, so that includes us too. We're not fucking borrowing the fucking money back that they're lending to these fucking politicians and governments, man. And that's why we pay something called an income tax, because what we're really doing is paying back the interest on all these motherfucking loans, man. So we're all servants to the so-called white people. Even his own people, but you know, we don't give a damn about these regular everyday Edomites. You know, like the elders always say, that they're a double time loser. Because they should be living it up while they still got the chance.
That's the blood. The so-called white man's hand is going to be in blood. The law says that you have to cleanse the land by the blood of him that shed the blood. All right, Esau's so-called white man shed the blood in his land. So his blood has to be shed in his land in order for everything to be made right.
James 5 verse 5. Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth, and been wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts as in the day of slaughter.
Get the umbrellas.
Wanton, right?
Oh, you dropped.
Oh, my finger there? My bad. It says, ye have lived in pleasure on the earth, and been wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts as in the day of slaughter. James 5 verse 5. Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth, and been wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts as in the day of slaughter.
So you have lived in pleasure, okay? So you have lived in pleasure and been wanton. You got any more? You got any more to get in trouble? Somebody have to go get that. All right.
So that's talking about the so-called white man living in pleasure on his kingdom because he got the riches, he got the resources, and on top of that, he's stealing them from other nations, okay? Because Esau's blessing was the sword, okay? His blessing was to take this kingdom by the force of the sword, which he did, which proves that today's Edomites would be the so-called white man, okay, or white woman, okay? They prove time and time again that they're the devil and that they're the Edomites, okay? And what I'm reading here is basically retribution for what these devils done to the earth, okay? And especially to the Lord's chosen people, okay? It says, ye have lived in pleasure on the earth and been wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts as in the day of slaughter. And what's that talking about?
Yeah, that proves right there. Your finger.
All right. Lock it.
Get a grip on that. Read that again. It said that you lived in pleasure as in the day, roughly paraphrase, as the day of slaughter. Like you feel you got victory over the Israelites as in you just killed them, okay? How you feel you just chop somebody's heads off and you send their children into slavery, that the high you feel after you do that, how you conquered another nation, that's what it's talking about. The so-called white man's rejoicing that he conquered and is basically using and benefiting off of the resources that he stole.
Yep. That's how George Zimmerman feel, man. He don't feel any guilt what he did by murdering that Israelite, that Jake, even though he's a 2/3, you know. But he ain't feel any guilt because his heart was nourished, man. Okay? He did that on his own initiative, man, and it pleased him, okay, because he's wicked, okay?
And he's hardly worried, because usually this is how his story go. When a cracker kills a Jake, he's usually acquitted or gets a light penalty, man. Because in the eyes of these fucking judges, all right, especially amongst these Edomites, and the bitch is an Edomite, all right, the judge. They damn near everybody, the jurors, basically they feel like that's a righteous thing when an Israelite dies, man. They look at as like a righteous thing, man.
There's been a whole drawn out long case for no reason, and the evidence is there that he murdered God, man. And this is a righteous kingdom, like the Elder Ricard said, that Zimmerman would have already been lynched, okay? So this is an unjust society, okay? It says, ye have condemned and killed the just, and he doeth not resist you. It says, verse 7, be patient therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord. Behold, the husbandman waiteth for the precious fruit of the earth, and have long patience for it, until he receive it, the early and latter rain. That's talking about deliverance of the elect.
Deuteronomy, I want Deuteronomy, share something else.
Deuteronomy
28 about the curses.
you got he that should read the field.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is Matthew's chapter 5, 6. Matthew 5, verse 48. Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father, which is in heaven, is perfect.
Be therefore perfect. So that means we gotta establish a law through faith. Alright? We gotta when we make our mistakes, we gotta become better. We gotta be more efficient. We gotta be sharp. And iron sharpeneth iron, please. I haven't brought that up in a while. I forgot what it was. Find that. Iron sharpeneth iron. 27. 27. So in our daily goings, we gotta become better. We gotta know, ultimately, we gotta know our limitations, but we gotta try to push our limitations within reason. All right. Go ahead.
You said Proverbs 27 and what?
27 and 17.
Yeah. Proverbs 27 and 17. Iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend.
Read it again.
Proverbs 27 and 17. Iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend.
Read it again.
Iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend.
Read number 1.
Was that
First verse.
Verse 1. Boast not thyself of tomorrow, for thou knowest not what a day may bring forth.
Read 17 again.
Verse 17. Iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend.
No, so we're actually supposed to really provoke each other, okay, to do the right thing, all right, to be better, all right. Get one more time. Iron sharpeneth iron.
Proverbs 27:17. Iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend.
Read the first verse.
Verse 1. Boast not thyself of tomorrow, for thou knowest not what a day may bring.
Yeah, being perfect, that involves, just literally knowing that the Lord is going to take care of you day by day by day. Ultimately, the Lord always has a script written for you, but you really got to focus on receiving your daily bread, because that's in the Lord's Prayer. Somebody get that in Luke or Matthew, wherever you can find the Lord's Prayer. All right, read that again.
Boast not thyself of tomorrow, for thou knowest not what a day may bring forth.
Because the reason why I wanted to read that, because especially when you're a stranger in a foreign land, you really don't know what's going to happen next. You really don't know what your check going to look like. You don't really know what's going to happen when you go outside. No matter what neighborhood you live in, I'm saying in America, we're still strangers and foreigners in this land. So really, we have to live day by day. All right? I want the Lord's Prayer.
Matthew 6, verse 10. Verse 9. After this manner, therefore pray, Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven.
Yep.
Verse 11, give us this day our daily bread.
Give us this day our daily bread. Okay? Both spiritually and physical bread. Yahweh Shem Shai, give us this day our daily bread. Okay? Get us up in the morning, get us our breakfast if possible, get us our lunch, our dinner, or just give us that one meal that we can survive on that day with. So we can continue. We know that we went off, but we're elect men of the Most High, our Lord's will, that we're among the elect, and give us the physical substance, okay, and which is food and money. Give me that in Proverbs. Give me neither poverty nor riches, nor curses to thy face. Give us the necessary things that we need, so we can continue, to come out here and prophesy in your name, Yahweh Shem Shai. Because I don't really like, in this fucking country or living anywhere. I just rather would just want to ascend right now. If at all possible, if the Lord didn't seem it, fit for me to be in the flesh, I would rather be in the spirit as of right now, okay? As of right now. Hopefully tomorrow I'll feel the same way, and an hour from now I'll feel the same way. I'd rather be in the spirit,
Proverbs 3 verse, Proverbs chapter 30 verse 7. 2 things have I required of thee, deny me them not before I die. Verse 8. Remove far from me vanity and lies.
Vanity and lies. Vanity is bullshit. Vanity, I believe, means empty. So empty. Vanity means empty. So that's basically it says free from me vanity. Okay? Then it said lies. Okay? So the truth is important. All right? The truth is important. All right? So that's what we're out here to do. We're out here to tell you the truth according to the scriptures. Okay? Not according to Esau or the so-called white man. All right? Or our women. Or what a regular nigga thinks or believes or feels strongly about. We're out here to proclaim the truth. Right?
It says, give me neither poverty nor riches, feed me with food convenient for me.
Because there was a point, why I feared death and dying, where I was going to go and all that, and what I was leaving behind. Right now, I really don't even care. I don't care. I know the Lord's going to take care of everything that I leave behind. Okay? The Lord's going to take care of that. So I don't have nothing to worry about. So whether the Lord sees it fit for me to be profitable in the flesh or in the spirit is up to the Lord. So I'm ready to submit to what the Lord wants to happen. Right? We don't fear death. Okay? We don't fear it's going to happen in the next 5 minutes. Okay? Or the next 10 minutes, next hour, or the next day, or afraid somebody going to see the video. If they see it, I may just ignore you, or briefly go into what you've seen, okay? And that'd be it. So if you want to fire me, then I just have to find another job. Ain't nothing I can do. If I can't drive anymore, then I'll just have to walk or not walk. I really don't give a shit. Go ahead, read that again. You got something else? Yeah. Go ahead, go what you have.
Proverbs 8 verse 34. Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the posts of my doors.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, because we totally in the spirit, man. Okay, you can't be waiting at the post of the Lord's doors, going on vacation to the Dominican Republic. Okay, doing white videos with your woman. All right, you can't be there.